I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I just wanna work so I can live long and play hard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I just wanna work so I can live long and play hard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. Marshall Manson went into town, spread it among the people, he'll see your children drown. Missing Marshall Manson wins into town. There was no good or evil, only up and down. Run along, sing a song, no concern with right or wrong. Take your time, stay a while. The world is mine for me to defile. Evil is as evil does. Trauma makes you one of us. Drama is a waste of time, distracts you from the ones above. Stop looking up, stop looking up. Start looking down or your mouth will get shut. Rickety rap, stop look at that. All of the girls set up my sack. There's no more oil left in Iraq. Forget all your woes, cigarette packs. Why are you okay with a mediocre life? You're gonna die soon and there's nothing on the other side. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I just wanna work so I can live long and play hard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I just wanna work so I can live long and play hard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get wooded good because that wood is so good. Yes, it is. I love that intro. I have the best intro ever. I wrote that with my own mind and thoughts and ink and pen. Anyways, I didn't ever write it down with ink and pen. That's a lie. But today it's Friday. It is November the 9th. It's April 10th. I don't know. I don't think the calendar matters now.
It's like March 327.
Yeah. It's like the calendar doesn't even fucking matter anymore. It's all, look at that little fucking pothead bitch over there.
But April started 10 months ago.
Not you see, he immediately thought I was talking about Shabby. Shabby immediately thought I was talking about him. What? I was talking about Missy. She had the little nug there. Anyways, we're joined by Fire Ronan. What's happening?
What's up?
And of course, the lovely scientist Mel is here for the second time ever in the history of the thing.
Yay! Howdy. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. I know people were expecting me to talk about something, and that will probably be addressed in the future. I'm not going to talk about that today. So let's just get that out there because I know Fred already saying people will get kicked if they talked about the drama.
Yep.
But it's just that's something I will handle in the future. Okay, let's talk about Shabisky.
What's up, babe?
I'm disappointed in you.
What? Just because I had to make coffee?
No, you slept at your desk all night last night.
You did.
Oh,
Like a
no.
drunk.
Actually, that was the lie I was planning to tell, that I fell asleep during the movie, but I actually got up and went to bed and said, "Fuck this."
You just left us all sitting there thinking that you were hanging out with us.
Yeah, I was planning on lying about it and saying that I just fell asleep on accident. Let's just go with that.
Everybody.
We'll go with that. I fell asleep on accident.
Dirt, do you hear this? He lied. He just left us.
What? No, I just said what? You know.
Well, Dirt, you just broke the first rule.
Yeah, you're not supposed to talk about Fight Club, dumbass.
Yeah.
Dipshit motherfucker. You're kicked out of the club.
We had Shab watch Fight Club for the first time last night.
That must have blown your mind. Well, wait a minute.
I didn't see the whole thing, but most
Oh,
of
you
it.
didn't say the part that mattered.
No, I missed the mattered part.
Oh, God.
They were all aliens.
The part
What?
with
I
the
knew
part with
it.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I see how
Shab
Ronan,
hasn't seen like anything, so we're
I see where
trying.
Ronan's mind went. It was completely Brad Pitt there. What, you got something to talk
Isn't
about
that why
here?
everyone watches Fight Club?
Oh, gosh. You know, for penance, Shabisky, you should watch the Star Wars Christmas special.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Christmas special.
He hasn't
Yeah, you'll
seen
love
normal
it.
Star
One of the
Wars.
best movies ever made. You got to watch it all the way through.
Shab hasn't.
Regular Star Wars.
Yeah,
How is
Shab
it
hasn't
what-
seen a lot of. He doesn't know, cinema. He doesn't know it at all.
Gosh, make him watch the Star Wars Christmas special and just do a whole reaction video. It'd be great.
I've never seen Star Wars.
Oh,
He hasn't even seen that one yet.
The Ludovico
Oh.
technique.
Yeah, well, he hasn't seen Clockwork Orange.
Well,
so
I
he has
piss
no idea
people
what
off
we're
with my
talking
opinion
about.
on that movie. I piss people off. Honestly, one of the most overrated films of all time. I did not like Clockwork Orange.
Oh, that theater scene's still messed up though.
It is.
Oh,
God.
it's messed up. I just don't. I never got the attraction to it. I never understood why people liked it. I'm was sitting there watching. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think at the time it was extremely edgy.
Yeah, it was one of the
Yes.
more grotesque movies.
Well, it had a lot of nudity and whatever, but
For its
Yeah.
time,
And
it was.
Deadpool's edgier now than that movie is. So
Yeah.
yeah, and more entertaining.
Oh gosh, have any of you guys? Speaking of which, a lot of people. I'm sorry, I might derail the whole conversation. I actually have seen Birds of Prey twice now, and people are like, "Well, that's just a lady version of Deadpool," and I'm like, "No, it's its own thing." I thought it was great. Freaking glitter bullets, man, glitter bullets.
You sold
thought
me.
that was
I gotta
amazing.
watch
well,
it.
now you
now.
talked
Glitter
me
bullet.
into it.
Right, I'm
Shotgun,
sold.
glitter bullets in a police. She goes in and just tears up. She don't even kill anybody. She's like, "Hello," and just starts blasting people with glitter bullets. I'm like, I love this.
Yep,
I
I'm
love
sold.
this right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I don't really plan on seeing it, to be honest.
I enjoyed it. MissyAnn, I got you, man. Glitter bullets. You let me know what you think.
I'm on it. Definitely on it.
Yeah, I'm on it. You want to be on what? Oh, never mind. I made a rape joke. No, I'm dirty. I'm a dirty boy. You need to put me in a bathtub and wash me.
Oh damn.
Okay.
This isn't getting any cleaner. Even though
No,
that's
it's not.
Well,
It's
dude,
not.
I mean, I
Spray them in hand sanitizer.
I was
Yeah.
just about to bring hand sanitizer up. That's what I was about to talk about for a reason. Dude, we live in a world that's fucking weird now, where this is like the most important goddamn thing on the planet.
Wow, you got a tiny bottle. They gave us bigger ones at work.
Well, the thing is, we actually got.
I got a bigger one.
A friend of mine actually poured me, because he got some and we can't get it around. He poured me a big ass tub full because he got a giant bottle, and I'm like, he leaves it at my doorstep because he can't come in the house because of my mom. So I open up the door, get the goddamn bucket of hand sanitizer,
You dunk yourself in it. You fill up a bathtub of it.
and we have to pour it into these little bottles. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is happened?
You know, if you don't wash your hands first, all that hand sanitizer is doing is just smearing the germs around your hands.
I just think it's hilarious that everyone is so like hand sanitizer, and yet there's bars of soap
Yeah, you
everywhere.
need the soap first, or you're not going to.
Well, it's got to be a certain kind of soap, though, right? It's got to be disinfectant soap or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
The
well,
soap
it's
is
actually
so
it doesn't.
Like,
Okay,
just wash your fucking
Just-
hands.
you don't even need hand sanitizer.
No.
Okay, so here's a little science for you. I'm just going to throw this out there. The outside of the virus is made of like this oily thing called a lipid. So you know how like Dawn detergent, you've seen the commercials where you squirt the soap and it just
Yeah.
messes up the oil. That's what it's doing to the actual body of the virus. So if you just use soap and water, you're destroying all of it.
Right. That's
But
what
no,
I'm saying. You don't need
yeah.
fucking hand
But
sanitizer. You don't
Red Eye
need
makes a point.
antibacterial soap. You just need to wash your fucking hands.
But Red Eye does make a point in chat that it does, because some people do have allergies to certain soaps and stuff.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then that's
Yes.
different. You'd have to,
Right.
you'd have to do that.
Yeah.
You would
that's-
have to do that. So.
Shabisky,
Obviously, there are exceptions.
what do you think about her theory of science there, buddy? What do you think about it?
Oh, smart guy.
Theory of science. It's what what's her name? Rose explained to us before, didn't she?
Yes.
Except she used the word explode or something like that.
Yeah,
like
Phoenix Rose is a virologist. She's a virologist, and she came on.
That's cool.
Yeah, she comes on here some, and she was explaining a lot of things. Yeah. So you remembered something, Shabby. Damn.
yeah.
Because he's got a crush on her.
I'm doing
Big old
good.
brain.
Yeah.
He thinks she's cute.
Well, she is
I like
very
her.
attractive.
Oh, she's beautiful.
I like her wig.
We figured out how to teach him.
Which one, Shabby? She's worn like 3 wigs
As
on
long
the
as
show.
she's wearing it,
I think
I
he
like
likes
it.
the pink one.
Hey, don't start harassing my guest, JF.
Sorry.
And the
See,
reason I say that,
Yeah.
Jean-Francois, because he used to come on the Pimpmunk show back when I actually had thousands of fucking views every show. JF used to come on. This is before JF went all racist. He was actually kind of cool back then. I thought
Super cool.
I thought he was cool until every female guest on the show would message me and say JF messaged him and was sexually harassing them.
That's what I
Oh,
should start
God.
doing.
Not just one female guest, every fucking one.
So I got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah. Text them.
Yeah,
I wanted to ask you guys a little bit more of science. Do you know how to make your own hand sanitizer? Because you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Well, there's 2 or 3 different ways, right? There's that you can do it with alcohol and aloe, right? Aloe vera. Yeah.
Yep.
And there's
Then
something else you can
also
use.
what is it? Like grain alcohol and vegetable glycerin.
Yeah, you add a little bit of glycerol to kind of stabilize it, but you can mix. I would go with isopropyl alcohol. You only need about 70% solution of that, so it already comes kind of like that. So if you mix isopropyl alcohol with a little bit of aloe vera, make it a little smooth, and
I
then
had a bottle,
few.
but it evaporated and left the lid open.
Oh gosh, and you add a little bit of glycerol to it. That's how you can do that. If you use ethanol, you're gonna be getting a big old bottle of vodka.
You're using all these words, and it's about to blow Shabby's mind.
Stop.
He's about to go into his
rubbing alcohol.
He's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, I know about that. I use that to clean my bong.
There you
Yeah.
go.
What about?
I
Can,
know.
someone in the chat is asking, can they substitute witch hazel for the rubbing alcohol?
I don't think that would. No, that probably wouldn't be a good disinfectant.
I
Essential
would
oils?
think it would disinfect, but
Can I soak
know.
my feet in essential oils and I won't get sick ever?
Yeah.
No, what you do? This is how you kill Corona, don't you know? You boil citrus peelings.
Yeah.
And you sniff it, right?
Yeah, no, you got to put your face over the boiling, steaming water and sit there and sniff this shit. What the fuck?
Do you know what else kills corona? Bleach. Don't shove it up your nose.
Yeah.
That's
Not supposed to snort it?
No.
No,
What?
don't snort the bleach. Don't drink it. People feed bleach water to their babies. I can't.
Oh God. What?
Yeah, it's-
Oh,
After you dunk your hands in boiling water, boom, no more infection.
Should be dumbasses.
Red Eye makes another point in there. I tell you something else a lot of people's having to start buying now. That we talk about skin moisturizer.
Another pro tip, man, just get you some lard and rub it on your hands every once in a while. Put some gloves on. If you heat up the lard and you rub it on your hands and then put some like latex gloves and let it sit there for a while, your hands will be as smooth as a baby's ass.
You
My
fisted
mom
a lot of
made
people,
me-
hadn't you?
My mom
Couple
made
large
me
sitting
these
at home,
like
right, here we
little-
go.
they're these little itty bitty flowers, but they're coconut oil, and you keep them in the fridge. And then you take it just melts in your hand while you're like putting it all over.
I
Like
just want to
lotion.
go back to something. She made me nervous when she's doing the lard and how she's working her hand. I'm like, where she wants to get that hand.
I do have my
What
own.
is-
I have plenty of latex gloves, pimp.
You
A
know males are
fart
freak, right?
automatically makes you think of, like, fisting someone's butthole.
I'm gonna tell you, you know how you look some people, they look all sweet shit, but when that door closed, you're like, all right, motherfucker, let's do it.
She's got a bucket that she just drags out. She's like, all right.
Yeah, goddamn big
Put
old.
on the suit. Put on the suit and shut up.
There you go, Shabby. Suit. Gimp suit. We still got to get you. Because I know we can't go to VidCon and everything, but you still going to have to get the Gimp suit and wear it on the stream or something.
Yeah, speaking of that, I think Fire Ronin stole her idea. I saw him wearing a Gimp suit.
I've had that for years.
No, I'm suing you. I'm suing you.
Oh, you're going to bitch about somebody stealing somebody's ideas, really?
Yeah, Mr. Movies.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, Mr. Movies. Who started doing the movies first, Missy? Who started talking about it first, Missy?
TikToking about it.
Yeah, who started TikToking about it first, Missy? Me.
Next, you know, Shabisky will start using TikTok because
I left right when
Dude, I love it now. I bitched about TikTok for a year, and the reason I love it now, because that's the one thing the coronavirus did that's awesome.
It killed the world together through TikTok.
It killed the kids. Kids are pissed off, man, because all the dumbass adults boring. They're bored to fucking death, so they get on TikTok.
You see that mom that showed up her daughter and made her cry?
Yeah, dude, because she's getting way more.
She got like 100,000 followers, and her daughter has like 600, and she's been on there longer.
Oh my god.
She's like, we used to have MySpace. We run this shit.
I've tried it. I can't get into TikTok too. I've tried. It stresses me out, man. I don't know what it is. I can't do it.
I'm becoming a legend of TikTok already. I have the best TikToks.
I think you post them on Twitter, right? I've seen some of them where you got the wig and.
Yeah, I got one banned. I got one video banned already. The one I had with my big giant inflatable penis behind me, and it was talking about like beat my dick like Bill Cosby's wife, and the music said that. And so they took that video down. Did
you save it and put it on Twitter because Twitter's forever?
Did. I put it on Twitter, and Instagram, Face, everywhere.
It's a good thing I put mine on Twitter because they took it down 20 times now. I've counted.
Yeah.
I gave up. I'm like, I've edited it in every way I could possibly do. I give up.
You know what my favorite one is that everybody's doing? It's that fucking, can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? I love that shit.
No, you can't pet that dog.
Oh, God.
Shabisky, why are you just staring? Say something.
He's mesmerized by my beauty. He's like this every time I'm on.
I think he's looking at all Mel's cool stuff behind her is what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, look at the Pac-Man and the Wonder Woman and the guy with the hair. Oh, my God.
And the Dr. Who.
Dr. Who.
Dr. Who.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Cybermen. I think they're going to start putting those out in London to make certain people social distance.
Fall online.
They'll be deleted. They'll be deleted by the Cybermen if you don't stay inside. I saw somebody. Okay, speaking of like social distancing, do you guys like Jack A from she called this woman out, Carol Owens. Jack A called out Carol Owens. Carol's going around saying, well, first we were going to have 2 million deaths on coronavirus, and now we're getting down to 60,000. The media, they all lied to us. The models are wrong. I'm like, no, it's called social distancing. People are finally staying the F home, and so now it's finally the numbers that we're steadily recouping. It makes me I knew this was going to happen. Yeah. I knew this was going to happen. The dummies will sit there and say, well, the models were wrong to begin with. Like, no, we were trying to get people to stay home so this would happen. It's just
and I'm still not completely. I'm not. I think there's going to be a bounce back of I know the flattening of the curves happening right now, but I think it's because in the South it's rising. The deaths and stuff are rising in the South. Yeah, New York's calmed down, but other places are not.
Yeah, because we've waited and that's just the people we're testing. We're not testing everybody.
We're only testing 6% or something like that.
They're not testing that much. And so on Saturday, I'll be talking about how they test and stuff. I'll plug my show, guys. But the thing is, if it's not within the first few days when you're testing you doesn't matter. because after a while, what they do is an RNA test. They're testing for your cells to see if the virus has injected its RNA into you, its genetic material. So they're testing for that. So after a few days, it doesn't matter because that doesn't show up anymore. So it's just like you have a higher chance of having a false negative. Because once your body starts fighting off the virus. Now, the only time we really see it is in the very severe cases to where they still continuously test positive. But there are people who are walking around with the virus and have almost no symptoms, but, like allergy-like symptoms. I have allergies year-round.
Me too.
For all I know, I'm like carrying the thing. But that's how it's affecting some people. That's
what I've considered is that it could be just a normal thing, and that we have to adjust everything accordingly, just be used to it. I've kind of planted that in my head just in case.
Well, there's a reason they call it COVID-19, right? Because this is the 19th strain of the virus, right?
Well, it's from 2019. It's the new version from 2019.
Yeah,
I only found 8 online.
I thought it was 19. I'm sorry, maybe I'm wrong.
Oh no, it's okay. It's all right.
Okay, but anyway, no, it's not. I'm stupid. Anyway,
I was told that that's because there's a lot of actual like COVIDs. Like when my son got sick, he tested positive for COVID-19 and COVID-62.
Isn't there 8 different versions of this?
It's the type of virus is why it's called the coronavirus.
Yeah, I think there's way more than 8. Like the common cold is a version of coronavirus.
I only found 8.
Right, that's what I mean.
No, I'm talking about of the 2019 one. There's like 8 different. It's mutated in the 18. I heard something on Joe Rogan or something talking about that.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think it's done that yet. Right now, what they're trying to see is this going to act like the flu? Because, the flu mutates like every 6 months. So you have like several strands. They have to guess which one's going to be prevalent based on statistics. Right now, we're not seeing that yet. We're not seeing it behave like the flu where people can get reinfected. But if it's going to happen, it's probably going to happen soon because of the sheer amount of people that have been infected. We would have seen some kind of mutation by now, I would think.
Well, I tell you why a lot of people are confused about it, because all the misinformation that people like that dude, Dr. Drew, right? Mm-hmm. He's a fucking hack doctor anyway. My God. I mean, he used to have a show on MTV, for fuck's sake.
He did. It's true.
But it was like he went around saying, "Oh, you can go to the movies. You can do this. It's not going to. It's." He said it's the simple flu. It may not be as bad as the flu. And now he's like, and then he had to make a video apologizing. It's way worse than the flu.
Somebody sent me a link saying that South Korea, Coronavirus Australia live update, South Korea says recovered patients testing positive again.
That's
okay.
It happened in China too.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's because it's mutated then, because if it had mutated, then they would start to have symptoms again. I would think so. But see, is it reinfection or is the virus just staying in the body and it reappears, something like HPV? So there's specific strains of HPV where you can you can kind of lower your viral load and then it'll kind of come back again. So we see that with women with when they get their pap smears. So I don't know which case that is. So this is, but again, this is an emerging thing.
It's constantly changing.
Yeah. Yes, it's an emerging thing, and we're learning more about it. That's not and they told me in the side chat to read the article. It's a video, so. But I'll have to watch the video later.
Yeah.
But thank you for linking me to that. That'll be helpful.
Oh, he's a bitch. Red Eye's a bitch.
It's either reactivation or reinfection. Well, I mean, and if it's reinfection, if they're not having any kind of symptoms. But, you can still, for instance, when you're vaccinated, you could still contract a virus, but your body fights it off because you have the antibodies for it. You just don't exhibit the symptoms.
And now we're starting to give it to animals. Fucking tiger in a zoo got it.
Cats. Yeah, household cats can get it now.
Yeah, that happened in UK, right? There was a cat. So
it's odd.
Yeah,
Does it
man,
affect the animals in the same way, or are they just kind
I
of
don't know about that.
have it?
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's reinfecting
How you
animals.
can be like, my cat has corona. I can tell. He's coughing. He's got the
Yeah.
sniffles.
You're right. You can still be that's true, people in the chat. You can still be a carrier of COVID-19, if you've carried it before and you could still pass it along. I don't know how the infectious aspect. You know what? Let me shoot a message to Doc Savage. This is his bread and butter, and I'll get some more information about that, and then I'll gather some stuff and make a video for you guys.
I've also seen people making videos saying not to buy dust masks, but they're not specifying what kind of dust mask not to buy. Because there are dust masks that have N95 filters, so I don't know why
You
they
just
would
need
tell
an
people not to
N95
buy it.
mask. Like,
Well, right now they're telling you to just cover your fucking face.
yeah, I've seen people with just bandanas.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it may not be the best protection, but I guess anything that can kind of protect you. And it is more of like, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it's more for like, because we don't know who, like, there's asymptomatic people, right? So we don't know, like, somebody could be walking around not knowing. So if they do actually sneeze or cough, it's all about protecting, each other. It's it's looking out for each other.
Yes.
And that's what it's about. And, that's the reason I hate that a lot of people have made this whole thing political. Because I don't give a fuck if you're Republican or Democrat. We're fighting this shit together.
But are we going to talk about 5G or not? Because that's the real issue.
That shit is so. Have you seen that woman from they call her? She's from the UK and she's going around like harassing the guys who are laying the 5G wire cable.
Yeah. I've heard that they're setting the towers on fire over there.
Well, it started with a video from like way back when I think in China they were tearing down cameras because they felt like they were being spied on, and people were passing that around saying there were 5G towers they were tearing down. I'm like, that's like smaller than a telephone pole. That's not a 5G tower.
Oh gosh, 5G doesn't do anything to you when it comes to the coronavirus.
Can we talk about 5D? And I mean Missy's breast.
Did you know that there is a journal of mammaries? There's a scientific journal just for mammaries. So,
But that seems legit.
I was
like
just
an
sitting there thinking, when she checked, because breast cancer is a serious subject, but when Missy has to check, it take her all goddamn day.
She get her some wine, play some nice music.
Brings a cooler and a camping
I turn
tent.
it into like a whole event,
The Olympic breast cancer.
I have my kids go to my mom's house.
I'm glad you finished that because I'm going to have my kids check for me. Like, what?
Oh, hey, Missy, did you know that Chris Helmsworth is doing exercise videos for free? Next time you're doing your breast cancer check, might want to watch a Chris Helmsworth exercise video.
Oh, cool.
Now,
Shabby could do one for you, too.
Yeah, I could do it. I can help.
Yeah, you want to come?
Anything I can
sure
do.
You don't have any lumps. I think I'm
Yeah.
good.
Just trying to be a helpful boy.
I'll check
Shabby.
everyone for lumps.
You're
Everyone
so
get in a
sweet.
line.
No,
Single file line.
No, Shabby, I'm talking about doing an exercise video for her.
Oh, no, that's no. I thought we were talking about me filling up everybody.
Have you ever seen a really skinny fat guy?
Yes.
Okay,
Every time I look in the mirror.
Shabby is a because look at I've never seen many skinny people with double chins.
I don't like this. Okay.
I'm a
This
fat
isn't
dude.
good.
I'm supposed to have a double chin.
Shabby, do you
Oh,
want me
yeah.
to shave? Do you want me to
Double
shave my face? Will that make you feel better?
Yes.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'll shave my fucking facial
Even
hair
fires-
off right now.
Yeah.
If I get a $220 tip.
220. 215.
oh my goodness.
Shut up, Shabisky.
Sorry. I'm trying to haggle with you a bit.
So we talked about this yesterday, but I know that Mel has some interest in this as well. Donald Trump thinking about pardon
I thought you were just going to say Donald Trump and it was going to stop. I was going to be like,
Joe Exotic. He take my pardon, giving Joe Exotic a pardon.
Oh my God, is that a thing? Is he
Yeah,
actually?
I found the article. I go under my Twitter and I linked the article. It literally says thinking about he's going to look into it and see
how this came about. And how this came about because a lot of people was tweeting it, right? And Donald Trump's son, came out and he's a fan of the show. He's like, pardon Joe Exotic. And so one of the press at the press conference, one of the reporters asked him, what he did? He said, Donald Trump said, he hasn't seen the show. He said, I'll think about it. I'll look into it.
That Carol Baskin's going down.
Yeah, honestly, look, here's the deal. Joe Exotic's a piece of shit. Joe Exotic deserved to go to jail, but I don't think he should spend the rest of his life in jail.
Yeah, I think they should all be in jail if you ask me, including Carol Baskin, man.
Especially that motherfucker. Yeah. She killed her husband, fed him.
The vocalist for As They Lay Dying tried to hire a hitman to kill his wife, and he spent only 6 years in jail. He was supposed to spend longer than 20 years or something.
Spending all that time in jail because of the 5 dead tiger bodies that they found on the property, not because he hired someone to kill him.
Yeah, I watched an interview with him, another from the jail, and he said that now that he went to prison, he knows what he did was wrong. I know I can feel what I did to those tigers by putting them in and so I mean maybe he's just saying it too. He could be just saying it to but they're coming out with one more episode of that, right? The last episode is coming out.
Really?
I was watching that show just thinking all of these shit. I gotta rewatch it because I fell asleep on some episodes. I was like, all these people are crazy as shit. And then I go online and there's people like, here's my favorite character. I'm like, why do you like any of them?
It's not just Joe. It's like Doc and Hill, whatever the fuck his name is. He's been grooming girls since they were teenagers. He's got
and then you got the dude who Scarface was based on.
So Doc, I think it's Doc Antle. I call him Doc Alt. He's not like he's an alternative doctor. His PhD is in mysticism. But yes, he's like, he's a groomer. He's a sexual predator. Joe Exotic is a sexual predator. I saw a meme going around. It said, if I got 20 tigers and I've got 2 ounces of crystal meth, how many straight guys can I turn gay?
Can you actually get a PhD in mysticism?
You can get a PhD in just about anything, and it's probably from a non-accredited school. Kent Hovind.
Shabisky's got a PhD in staring.
Oh yeah.
I've seen him eyeballing me this whole time.
Oh yeah, baby.
I know my kid wanted to go. He was looking at some different. It wasn't like a magnet school. It was called something else. But when I actually looked into it, it's not an accredited high school, and literally they were telling me that it's for gifted kids, but they can do whatever they want. Like if they wanted to watch movies for an entire month, they can watch movies for an entire month. If they wanted to play video games for 3 months straight, they can play video games for 3 months straight. It's completely fine. There's no structure whatsoever. It's not like you have math homework here. It's nothing like that. But there's one kid that's taking 3 different courses at Yale to know how to speak Klingon or something like that. It's fucking awesome. Twisted.
I had to go to summer school because I failed a year, and one of the classes I took most of the time was video games. All we had to do was sit down and play a different console every day we came in, and that's how I got my credits back up, so I didn't fail.
God.
That's fucking awesome.
Is that I
was going to do this anyway at home, so I don't care.
I know they have something in the public school system called credit recovery where you just sit. Is that what that was? Yeah. Yeah. That's okay.
It's like, here, play video games. You were going to do it anyway.
Oh, gosh. A Montessori school. Yeah, was it a Montessori school? That's
I
more
can't remember what the fuck it was.
But Montessori
see if
school.
I can get his attention. He's in the other room.
Sure. The Montessori schools are more living, actual life skills based. This is how you fold a napkin. Now count to 3 while you're doing it. Stuff like that. But it's only for the younger kids. But I don't think it would be in a high school though. You know, that's
yelling at her children.
oh gosh.
Yeah, you tell them.
It's a Sudbury school.
You forgot to mute your mic. We all
Sudbury.
heard that. I'm lying.
He's lying. Ronan, stop being an asshole. God, man.
Oh Lord.
Shabisky, cuss him out.
Fuck you, Fire Ronin.
Damn, Shabisky
Okay.
got mean. I don't like it.
I've had enough of you. Alright?
He can't even be aggressive. He's
Stealing our GIMP idea, you piece of shit.
hey,
You know what made you happy.
now flirt with
We
me.
thought of that 8 months after you started doing it. Okay?
Now,
And then you
Chab,
think you could just steal our idea like that?
Chab,
Oh, God.
Chab,
Fuck
listen.
you.
Listen.
Sorry, babe. What's up?
Don't call me babe. I've told you.
I mean,
I've
dude.
already
I mean,
done it. Don't call me babe.
sorry, gay. What's up?
Oh, that's fine, but don't call me babe. It's
All right,
creepy when a man calls me babe. Anyways,
What
Stop
what
it.
if a woman calls you pimp babe?
Pimpy, baby.
I'll stick a
Wait.
dick in
Okay.
it.
I'm sorry. Go on.
It's like women, most of my female fans or viewers, they call me Pimpy. And then you get some guys coming in and saying, "Hey, Pimpy," I'm like, "Don't do that. It's not
What
what
do you mean,
guy."
Pimpy?
See, he does it.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, here it is. Gay guys and females call me Pimpy because they want, So go ahead, do it, Shabby.
Okay, Pimpy.
Now, what I wanted you to do, Shabisky, is that because you cussed him out, now I want you to flirt with Mel.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hilarious.
Yeah, your voice dropped by like 2 octaves. That was impressive.
Yeah, I'm trying to seem older so you'll like me more. Unless you like them younger.
I
That
don't
was-
have to teach
I got that
anybody.
younger
If you don't know what you're doing, don't come around my house.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. Mel, come on. I'm coming over tonight.
Oh,
I already went through the whole teaching dudes how to do the thing.
No,
I ain't
I'll
about
teach
to
you some
teach it.
things. Mel, calm down. All right?
couldn't teach her
I know you
shit.
look young.
You couldn't teach her shit. What you talking about? You gonna teach her how to go? What?
What?
You know what? The first thing that would come out of it. It was an accident.
Accident.
That could mean a lot of different things.
Are you already done? What?
What? It was an accident.
There's an stick in your butt. It was an accident. I'm sorry.
Shabby just see it and go, oh.
Oh,
Not early. It was an accident.
Dude, that what happened with me my first time. I lied to the girl, right? 'Cause I wasn't but like 13. I told her I had a lot of sex. But shit, my penis touched it and I started squirting all over the goddamn thing. I ain't gonna lie.
oh my God.
I mean, I didn't even get it in. It was just like, boom, boom. I'm like, fuck. I was embarrassed. Yeah. And then so
Was it good for you?
I was going like a professional, so I went in there and started doing oral sex, and I don't know what the fuck I was doing then, because I was like,
Those were the noises he made.
yeah.
It's so bad.
But I've learned because I've had sex once more since then. I'm 42, so
Getting all the ladies.
Yeah.
Form an orderly queue. You know, social distance.
Yeah.
Adhere to that.
Dude, that's
Come
what
on.
sucks though, see, because I hadn't had sex since the social distancing thing started, and this pisses me off. 'Cause I got a booty call,
Popping.
but I can't go to her house.
Well, in Pornhub free right now.
I think so for some people.
Yeah.
I do chatterbait though.
They made
I-
premium free, and they donated like a shit ton of money for medical supplies. They're helping everyone out.
Yeah, Pornhub.
Aw.
They've always been very generous to things though. They've actually been a pretty good company as far as I know.
Speaking of Pornhub, did you see Ricky Berwick's latest video? I love Ricky.
Well, you said Pornhub and Ricky Berwick. I'm ready.
Yeah, I like Ricky Berwick. Though.
I love Ricky.
That's a combination that needs to happen.
Yes, it's he's talking about like nostalgic sounds,
Oh.
and it's the funniest fucking.
I love him to death, but now, if I was a gay guy, Ricky Berwick would be the last human being I would fuck.
Well, you would.
I'm
fuck
sorry,
him, right?
'cause
that's what you're saying. There's a chance.
No, that's creepy.
He's saying there's a chance.
There you go, Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber.
Go through all of them, and then I'll get to Ricky.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna suck every dick, then I'm gonna suck that crippled dick.
Oh goodness.
Pick him up, just.
Stop! No.
He would do that helicopter thing that he does with his arms and his legs.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Did you see him crawling over to you like he does on the floor? You know, I'm gonna suck your dick. Well, but
That would actually be kind of scary because he's got like the shark teeth.
yeah, he's got goddamn like razor blade teeth.
Wow. Yeah.
He has no problem eating a steak.
Wow.
Awesome.
Razor blade teeth. Did he like go? I know there was some people who will file their teeth to be a point.
Yeah, his teeth were just kind of like that.
Yeah, he was
It's
born.
based on his head shape.
He was born all messed up and stuff. And he's a funny cat, man.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I'm not familiar with Ricky. I guess I have to check him out.
Yeah, Ricky Burrow. He's a funny.
One of the internet edgelords.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Seen him and you.
But in a different way though. He's not like he's not really trying to hurt anybody though.
Mm-hmm.
He's just trying to be stupid.
He's like me, you know. He generalizes a lot, like, you know,
Yeah.
and doesn't pick out certain individuals. That's what it, you know. That
He's got a
should
big
be.
thing now with Reese's, like Reese's peanut butter cups. That's his whole thing, is talking about Reese's all the time.
Yeah, he's always eating Reese's.
I know him and what's his name has some drama too.
Bunty. Well, it's not Bunty
What?
anymore. He just goes by his normal name.
What is his normal name?
a non-vert?
Okay, I'm gonna still call him Bunty because I don't know if I can pronounce that other shit.
Yeah, apparently, like when he hung out with Ricky treated him like shit or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, but now Bunty is. I met the man. I've hung out with the man. Bunty's a bit of a prick now.
I had fun with him when I hung
Oh,
out.
I had fun with him too. But he's a bit of a prick. I'm a prick. I hung out with a lot of pricks. I do.
Oh
You know,
gosh.
I think people can be pricks and they're still cool people to hang out with. Though.
Exactly. I think I'm a prick and I'm pretty cool to hang out with.
So it's like situational prickness.
Yeah, it's like Armored Skeptic, right? Armored Skeptic's a prick.
It's kind of one of those things where like you see someone being a dick, but you kind of just laugh at it. You're like, wow, you're a dick, and you just kind of laugh about it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, like me, I'm an ass, so I say things as people piss people off, but I'm a lovable fat fucker.
Well, I don't think, you know, anything that you say is, if it's not intentional meant to harm another person,
Yeah,
that's a completely different thing.
Exactly.
you know?
Well, that's what I try to explain to people all the time about that kind of humor. I have that kind of humor, but you got to know like how to deliver it, how to say it, not to like to put people like point people out. You can't like say, "Hey, Mel," boom. You know, that's wrong. If I can't talk about you personally, like that's just insults. That's just insults.
Yeah.
I think there's a certain thing with like certain drama too online. Like people think it's just online drama. They don't realize that it's actual people and there's shit going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly. They don't know the whole fucking story.
They see you for maybe an hour or two a day online. They don't actually interact with you. They don't know what you're like.
They don't. Yeah, because they don't. Because they see me and like, okay, as an example, me and Shabby, right? They see us on here. They see me like picking on them, calling them, but they also don't see the side where I'm. You know, I tell Shabby, you're doing a great fucking job. You know, you're all.
My tail wags when he does.
They don't see. When we cut the cameras off, there's real people there.
Right.
Shh, guys, we're ruining the mysticism. We gotta stop.
Yeah, give me a doggy treat.
Tell them this story.
You know, you can get a PhD in that, Dr. Ann told mysticism.
And he is such a fake to that Dr. Antle guy. In the documentary, he's like, I'll go answer the door. Now you come and knock. And then he opens the door. Hi, guys. I'm like, you fucking idiot.
He has a script. He has a script that he does every single time because he needs the rest of his cult to fall in line. And so that script is working for him. So he just keeps pushing it. I mean, that's what they do. I mean, it's just, he's so gross. He gives me the creeps.
We got somebody said, hey, I hope everyone's having a good day. New sub. I can't say that person's name.
Damn Danny. They just have it. They just have it written in a silly way using crazy looking letters.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like
It actually looks.
I mean, if we want to literally translate this, it probably doesn't say anything close to damn Danny.
Yeah.
But thanks for the
I'm
new
going to
sub.
actually try to translate it real quick. Hold on.
Oh, God. Shabisky, I like your flowered mug you got there.
Yeah, is it cute?
It's very English rose,
It's very queer.
It's pinky's out. Is it tea or is it coffee?
Coffee, yes.
Don't do the accent.
I'm doing it. What?
No, don't do the accent. And quit touching your face. You use the corona.
Oh gosh, that's something I
can't stop doing it.
We can't stop doing it. We're gonna touch your face. Just wash your hands as much as you can.
Yeah, well, like you mentioned earlier, I have allergies, right? A lot, and so I'm always like doing that to my nose and shit. So yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to do this, which looks gross. And it's just like, hey guys.
Yeah,
all over my sleeve.
Yui.
I'm completely fine now. So.
Yui.
Oh gosh, Banter's just out the window. Rub your nose on your sleeve, guys, not your hands.
It just says Daisy D. That's
Daisy.
All right, that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
Oh my gosh. So what do you guys do to kind of to quell all this isolation, masturbate?
Constant masturbation.
Stay hydrated, Shabisky. Stay
I've
hydrated.
been TikToking what I've been doing.
Yeah,
He has been TikToking like 20 times a day.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You've been TikToking.
That's what I've been. I mean, I've been trying to find something different.
He's trying to destroy my one time a day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Y'all ever see the show Carnival or Carnival?
I wanted
yeah.
to. I remember seeing like the commercials for that and thinking like, oh, that looks really good, but I never got around to it. And then I completely forgot.
It's pretty good. I think they have several seasons, so if you hadn't checked that out, I've been watching that.
3 seasons, I do believe. 3 seasons.
I just finished this French series on Netflix called Black Spot. It's got subtitles, so
I started it when I was too tired to read anything.
It's really, really good. Like if you're up for like reading and while you're doing, unless you can speak French, obviously, but it's different. I like that.
We motherfucker.
Yeah.
We.
Croissant, bitch.
Croissant.
Oh my gosh.
Fried.
Fried. Oh gosh. Is it frites? F-R-I-T-E-S. Is that the French for? Or yeah, is it frites?
And crepes.
Crepes. Oh gosh. I really miss eating out. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay. I had a joke right there, boy. me and Ronan both was like, I said, like, we both jumped. I was like, oh.
Oh gosh.
I talked about that earlier. I missed it too.
Oh goodness, yeah. Yeah, some sushi maybe. Some sushi.
That's dirty.
If it smells like sushi, bitch, go to the
doctor. You gotta run away. You gotta run away.
Oh gosh. Somebody mentioned they watched Danny said she finished watching Ozark. If you've not seen that show, oh my god. Ozark's really good. Oh gosh, it's really good. And yeah, you're right. The ending was awesome.
My sister lives in the Ozarks, and there really are people down there that are like that.
Don't they have those hollers out? The people live up in the mountains. They call them hollers.
Yeah, hollers.
Where they live out.
Over yonder across the holler.
Yeah.
It's also, since the lakes are down there, it's cold all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
really
but that is
windy
a
and
good
cold.
that is a good fucking show, though. Ozark is a badass show, dude.
Golly. I just, this last season, I have just been on the edge of my seat like the entire time. Like, gosh, what are they going to do now?
I haven't
We
watched the
started
last
that
season.
one,
I haven't
right?
watched that.
But as soon as they brought out that little skinny one, the blonde hair that stole the money, I think she stole the money. As soon as her character came onto it, it ruined the whole show for me. I couldn't do it anymore. She was just so cringy for me.
I
Had to stop watching.
I like that character. What the hell's wrong with
What
you?
it was, I don't know. Sometimes I just get a vibe like that, and I'm like, yep, nope, don't want it. And I go on to something else.
Oh.
So I'm like 2 episodes in, or however long it took for her character to pop up.
Sometimes you gotta stick with it, because I was that way with Shabisky, too.
He was like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
I know everyone keeps saying good things about it, and I want to, but she was just, I don't know, there was just something about her that made me want to punch her in the face.
Shabisky again!
I feel that way about Kristen Wiig. Saturday Night Live was ruined for me once they got her on. I'm like, yeah, I can't ever watch this again. And I was like,
there's just something about this girl that I do not
There was
like.
always, in terms of Saturday Night Live, there's always that one actor on every season of Saturday Night Live where people just cash out. They're like, yeah, I'm done with this show. Because there's always an actor that comes in. Like right now, I think it's like Pete Davidson is the one that nobody likes.
Well, that's the way I feel. Honestly, I didn't say in a live character, but that's the way I feel about Trevor Noah. I can't stand that dude.
yeah, that's all right.
I just don't like him. Yeah.
It's a shitty, cringy comedy. He's the guy on Comedy Central, right?
Yeah, he does the.
Yeah,
Picked over the Daily Show.
Over
I don't
the
know.
Daily Show.
Anytime I see an ad for his show or something, it's some stupid ass joke that does not make you laugh, and if anything, it makes you cringe a little bit, and you're like, okay, good thing that's
We'll never
over.
get another Jon Stewart.
All right, back to South Park. Yeah.
I like John Oliver. Do you guys watch any of John Oliver stuff?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He makes me laugh pretty hard. I liked how he was talking about one thing that I've used in the past. He has a video of where he talks about how the media represents science. And it's freaking hilarious, and it is spot on. It's just like drinking an entire bottle of wine is not the same as going to the gym. But the media will perpetuate a lot of this stuff. And you're like, that's not what it says at all. And I deal with that all the time with people like, you're just wrong. Here's this study. I'm like, this study completely contradicts what you just said to me. You do know that. You do know that. So it's just like, it's nuts. It's nuts. People don't.
The quarantine is driving people insane. That's what I think it is.
Well, see, for me, I'm completely fine because technically I'm on the line of Gen X and Millennial. So we grew up with like 5 channels. We were poor. So we had like 5 channels. We were lucky if we had a cardboard box and crayons, because then we could like make a backdrop so we could have our own plays, because that's what we did when we were little. We had circuses in our backyard with our dog as a lion. And we had a console, like one console with like 2 games. And we had to take turns with that. And then my mother would go and rent like Disney films, borrow somebody's like VHS copy machine and copy all the Disney films on VHS so we'd have something to watch. So it's like, I'm okay staying at home because that's what we did when I grew up. So it's like we had nothing. So.
I got a shit.
Okay.
There you go.
You had to go poop?
You know, Pimp, you could do a science experiment at home. Start cataloging when you go poo, and then what color it looks like, and then consider like what I ate this day, and see if there's a trend.
That's his Instagram page.
Yeah. I think I may shit myself.
Don't do that.
You couldn't
Well,
Get up
it's
and
either
go
get up and be unprofessional, go in there, or just sit here in my own shit.
Go poo, please.
Go poop real quick.
Because I'm prairie dogging right now.
I'll take
poop.
either choice is acceptable.
Just
I
go
mean-
poop.
It's done poked his head out a couple times. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, you
It's
could.
like-
Next
Like
time,
Groundhog
get
Day.
you
Make sure you
different,
catalog it.
catalog it and get different brands of Depends and see which one works the best and report back.
Yeah.
That might be good too.
What we got going on here?
Funny music, it looks like.
Somebody
What
do
do you do with a golden shower?
What do you do? What do we do in the second hour is what it said, right?
I love Rat Feast.
Oh my
What do
God.
we do in the second hour, Missy?
We eat demand.
We demand. That means I gotta go shit. No, it means
Just go poop.
it means I tell you, give me money, you do it. We all got Patreons down below.
Go poop.
Tip now.
Go poop.
I'm holding it in.
It's like, I'm making it. I'm gonna make it.
I'm holding it in.
Go
Are there
poop.
sounds that make you want to poo?
You got
No.
a half hour. Go.
You know,
poop.
they used to have that things that make you go, you know, that song. Maybe there's things that make you go poo. Are there any visual cues? Maybe we can, you know.
Yeah.
Let's put a big poop on the screen. Full
Fun
screen the
little
poop.
trivia.
Even
I'm the voice
PTN
of-
is telling you to
No
go
golden
poop.
showers,
Whoa.
Rockies.
Go poo.
No golden showers, Rot Feast, PT Ham. Oh yeah.
Just take your camera with you, and then you don't have to be unprofessional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just let us listen.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Look,
shit.
listen.
Look, it's gonna
Go.
be quick shit because it's gonna all fall out at once because it's there.
Oh.
Okay.
Talking
Hey,
and
But
go.
that
listen,
might
listen.
be your organs. I would be careful.
When I come back, I want to have made $150. This is gonna be $150 shit right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. By the time I get back, $150. I'm gonna bring it back to you and throw it on you.
Catalog it.
Oh, no.
Oh damn! No.
Oh my God, it's coming out my mouth.
Ah.
Wow.
All right. Finally, we got rid of that motherfucker. All right. Now we can have fun.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh.
How unprofessional of him to need the poop during a show. Wow. And I
You
thought he was
know.
a professional.
There's some
Wow.
science behind this at the particular time that he goes.
Yeah. You think
Yeah.
he was nervous because of you or something?
No, there's something
That's
called
fine.
circadian rhythms. So what happens is like our natural body clock. So our natural body clocks, you know, has a particular thing. And the most common time for people to poo is between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m.
Huh.
That's like the most time. So there was a guy who was teaching out at the university. He studied circadian rhythms, and he was like, it always made him mad when they gave him like a 10 o'clock class slot, because then that meant all of his students had to go poop because like between 10 and 11 a.m. So it's like, there you go.
Well,
Just take
swap
notice.
out all the seats with toilets and problem solved.
Then it would be like the Roman Colosseum, you know, guys. They used to just have holes under their seats where they didn't have to get up and go anywhere. They would just crap where they were sitting
Yeah.
during the
That's
play.
cute.
We need to do that in
Oh,
movie
wow.
theaters. We could have longer movies then.
That's true. We could.
That's
We could
so gross. Can you imagine sitting next to somebody and then just like
You just hear the.
just lean over. This is my favorite part of the play, and they're just taking a dump next to you.
so,
Oh gosh.
so awful?
You know what I don't miss about the old plays? The smell.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that'd be weird. So yeah. So this means Kemp is pretty regular if he's going between 10 and 11 a.m.
Well, apparently he drinks a lot of Mylanta.
Oh, does he?
You
Oh,
hit it.
Bottle
Yeah,
of Mylanta a
Snorts
day.
it.
yeah.
I told you his organs came out. Look, he can't even move right.
Hey,
You missed the science. We were talking about your time when you go poo and how that's when most people do, between 10 and 11 a.m. Right around there.
Yeah, you're
Well,
pretty regular. Yep, that's awesome.
No, what it is, I
Are you
always wake
sweating?
up. Yeah, dude, that hurt me. I always shit earlier because I wake up early in the mornings, like really early, like sometime between 3 and 4. But this morning, I didn't go to sleep until like 3 or 4 this morning. So I woke up at like 6:30, and now my shit's hitting me.
My kid came to me the other day and he was like, Mom, something's wrong. And I was like, what? He was like, it's like really burning when I poop. And I was like, it's because you put fucking hot sauce on everything.
Yeah.
Like, stop covering everything in fucking habanero bullshit, and it's not going to burn so goddamn much. And he was like, but that tastes good. And I was like, well, you're going to have a fiery butthole the rest of your life. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
That's the trade-off.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm down. I gotta drink some milk of magnesia to shit more.
Yeah, chug it. Chug,
See?
chug,
That's
chug,
what
chug,
it is. No,
chug.
I thought it was
Oh my
Millennium.
God.
I called it the wrong thing.
Chug. Come on, bitch.
I
You were
didn't.
holding, I look up and you're holding it to the camera, so I thought it was way larger than it actually was.
Pimp, there's something you can drink that will completely clear you out.
Milk of magnesia.
Magnesium citrate. Magnesium citrate. Drink that and don't leave the house all day.
Well, this is magnesium hydroxide.
Well,
Yeah.
is okay. So no, that's a base. that's a base.
Yeah.
So you can get magnesium citrate for $2 at Walgreens. It comes in a bottle. It tastes very salty because essentially, it's an ionic compound, it's salty, but you can get different flavors. Drink the whole thing and chase it with like a couple glasses of water, and you will not leave your house the entire day. It will be like Moby Dick coming
I'm
at you.
not leaving my house the entire day anyway.
I'm saying.
Coronavirus. Coronavirus.
I know, but for real, drink some of that with a couple glasses, big old glasses of water, and then give yourself about 30 minutes to an hour, and then you'll be on the toilet, and you probably lose 5 pounds.
But here's the deal. Though. I can't. If you said it's salty, I can't do salt because blood pressure and stuff. Anyways.
Well, it's not the same kind of salt.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
salty.
different-
I'm salty right now. I'm mad because I didn't get my $150 shit tip.
You don't know that? You weren't even here.
I just
Yeah.
looked. Motherfucker, I got devices. I got a personal handheld communication device right here.
It's a supercomputer right in your hand. Yeah.
Okay.
It's my personal handheld communication device is what this is.
If it's a galaxy, it's also a bomb.
Yeah. It's a note. It's a note.
Can't get on a plane with those.
Bombs are not good.
Mm.
That one I dropped in the toilet was pretty okay.
Did it splash back on your butt?
It did. I enjoyed it.
What?
Now that's gross when that happens. Just fucking.
Did you guys ever watch Scrubs?
Mm-hmm.
They had a
Couple
song
episodes.
called "Everything Comes Down to Poo." That's totally true. They will look at your poop and try to figure out what's wrong with you, because if there's stuff there that's not supposed to be there, that means disease.
Yeah, that's what it means, Shabisky. Disease.
Oh.
Yeah, Shabisky.
Okay. I'm going to look at my poop then in a little bit and see if I have any diseases in there.
Kim Jong-un doesn't poop.
Hey, he doesn't have a butthole.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah.
need to poop.
He's not really human.
And they have no cases of corona.
No cases. How could they get it? They're not human over there.
Fully stocked grocery stores.
Oh my
The
god!
shelves are all perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Everything's perfect over there.
I love Team America World Police for their representation.
The shelves at my grocery store look like it's the fucking apocalypse over. Like,
It is!
I didn't know how much people like pizza. until all
Or
the pizza went
pasta.
in.
Jesus.
Or like rice side dishes.
I can't even get canned freaking tomatoes. I'm like, none of y'all ever wanted canned tomatoes. Y'all always want the pasta sauce. But for some reason, everybody now wants all the crap that I've always had to have. Like my canned
chicken
tomatoes.
Yeah,
broth.
someone said unless you got
All the
guns and
chicken
ammo, you're
stock.
just buying supplies for me.
Oh, God. It makes me nuts. It's like I'll even do like the Kroger pickup option on my app. I say, okay, this is the stuff I want. They're like, okay, come here in 4 days and we'll put it in your car. And I go there, yeah, half of this stuff we're out of. I'm like, it's canned tomatoes. It's not even toilet paper. I'm not asking for Lysol. Freaking canned tomato. And I'm not yelling at the Kroger people. It is not their fault. Everybody else is being a jerk, man.
I'm just gonna go buy a machete and a whetstone. That's all I need to survive.
See, I outsmarted everybody. I bought tomatoes to wipe my ass with.
There you go. That's not how you
Genius.
get your vitamin C, though, man. That's the wrong end.
Like you just wash him off after he's done and still eat him. It's fine. Two birds, one stone.
2 tomatoes.
Genius.
No, 2 tomatoes, 1 butt.
Ooh.
Is this the new video everyone's been reacting?
Yeah.
I was about to say.
I'm gonna do one now. I'm gonna do a Pimpmunk video. 2 tomatoes, 1 butt.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh, that'll be sexy.
And get me kicked off YouTube.
It will.
Everything gets me kicked off YouTube.
Most hated man on YouTube.
They don't like me.
My video with the dwarf girl on TikTok got taken down because she flagged me.
Like I said, so far I've only had 1 video taken down.
Well, okay. In her defense, I was being kind of a dick. I put my phone on the floor and had it aiming up at me, and I was like acting like I was gonna pick her up.
Oh
yeah.
my
Well, you're a
God.
pink condom, and you're talking. Basically, he's got this weird outfit that he wears, and it's funny. I like it. I
They're
like.
hilarious.
Yeah, they're good. I like them a lot. He's not as good as a TikToker as me, but nobody is. Nobody will ever.
Right.
I'm the greatest.
I love Fat Pat's TikToks.
Oh, yeah.
He's too sweet. No, fuck that shit.
No, he does.
I'm actually
his little
surprised
daughter,
the one where he jumps on his daughter's back didn't get taken down.
No.
I wish you would make one where he's punching his daughter in the stomach.
He made
No.
one the other day that was
Oh,
actually
I
kind
will.
of
Man, I love Pat and that video with him and his daughter. Tea time video, the date video.
the
That
date.
was
Oh my
sweet. That was
goodness.
fucking-
There was the one where he was copying it's like some girl jumps on her boyfriend's back or something like that, and then he like stands up and props her up, and then he looks at her, he's like, "You want to try to do the viral trend?" And then it pans to her laying face down in the yard, and he runs up to jump on her back,
Yeah.
and then just cuts off, and you hear bones crunch.
Oh, God.
Rob Face said, "Science milk, and you tell Mr. Pants he's a beautiful cat."
That's
Aw,
hilarious.
Mr. Pants wants me to. Mr. Pants, you're a beautiful cat.
He
Yes.
is a beautiful cat. I've seen him. He
Sweet
is a
little beautiful
black,
cat.
black, fluffy little ball of feral evilness.
I hate cats.
They'll give you the corona.
They will. I mean, I hate them. No, but there's this one cat that's been coming over my yard. I gotta admit, it's a pretty son of a bitch. But I hate it. I kicked it. I didn't kick it.
Don't you dare.
I'm just a dog person. I always have been. I like my dogs.
I like dogs.
I
tend to
posted
be
a video of my
really-
dog last night on TikTok. He was like my big old pit. He was laying on his back, his balls all hanging out and stuff. And so
Love and life.
I recorded it. I'm bored in the house because I'm on the house boy, and I just streamed it. And yeah, he didn't give a fuck.
There's another version of that, the horny in the house, and I'm in the house horny.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it. And I want to do that. I've seen. It's some fun. It's something to kill the time. I mean, like, I bitched about it all year last year after VidCon. The TikTokers there were pissing me off. But then when I noticed adults were taking over since the coronavirus happened, I'm like, okay, I can deal with this because it's humor that I can relate to.
Yeah.
And it's not just little kids that were doing this shit. It's fucking stupid. So, yeah, I can relate to it now.
It's a millennial takeover. They can't stop us all.
Yeah. Well, I'm
you're
Gen X.
you're
I'm Gen X.
yeah.
I'm a millennial.
Yeah, you fucking retarded too.
Thank you.
Intelligence stopped being made in 1980. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because we're all crack babies.
Oh,
I
God.
All our
barely made
parents were
I was
crackheads.
I was in '86, so I'm all good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember I was listening. I think it was an interview with that rapper DaBaby, and he was talking about how he had been around for a while, but he had to switch up how he did his lyrics because he realized he was rapping for a generation of children that were raised by crackheads.
Yeah.
So our attention span is only but yay big. So he had to stop being like trying to tell like a big long lyrical story and just do what he's doing now. And he
Yeah.
blew up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Though. I can't take anything a grown man calls himself the baby says. I'm sorry. A grown man calls himself the baby. I can't take shit.
Well, yeah, obvious. I'm just saying
You called the baby.
Saying made sense. It was funny.
oh gosh.
I mean, I hate people
in
the
the
burst.
back, but-
Basically, I'm the baby.
He's the baby. What are you gonna name your son? The baby.
Oh my god.
It's fucking.
Yeah, I don't quite get that.
I don't get the name, but what he was saying was funny.
Speaking of baby names, you know that joke that used to go around like of the parents that named their kids Orangelo and Lamangelo, but it was spelled Orange Jello and Lemon Jello?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was younger, there was a mom who actually she had twin boys, and she actually named them that. And just a few years ago, one of them had gotten arrested, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, it actually happened!" It was Lamangelo got arrested, and so it was like this really happened. Someone named their kids Orangelo and Lamangelo.
Oh my God.
Or Shy Feed. Have you heard of Shy Feed?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Name your kid Shy Feed. Let me know how that goes.
What happened to Mark
I don't do that anymore.
or Joseph or Marianne?
They named their pets that.
Like fucking people. Yeah, they named their goddamn pets and normal names and giving their kids. My kid's name is Sky Blue. What the fuck? You said it backwards anyway. It's Blue Sky. And I'm like, Shabby, what do you think?
I
Close.
definitely, I agree. Very much so, sir. Babe, you like when I call you that? You said that, right?
I'm gonna need Tommy from the Bronx to punish you now.
What? Nah, that
An
guy.
old-fashioned beat down.
Yeah, he needs to punish.
What is he, like 4'5" or something?
He's your father.
Yeah, remember?
Tommy be your daddy. This is his talent.
This is his talent.
Oh my goodness. No.
There's that picture of like the sexy grandma going around. The best response I saw to that was, "I'm about to be someone's grandpa."
Oh my god.
Tommy says, "Cool, I'll be on his stream later." So he's gonna punish you on your stream. He'll do it too because he's a man of his word. See,
Shut up, Tommy.
don't talk to your daddy like that.
No, don't.
Sorry, Dad.
Now Tommy's like, I hope this motherfucker never calls me dad again.
Oh,
Sorry, Daddy.
He almost puked.
I almost puked calling him Daddy. That shit's gay as fuck.
You had a look on your face like
Oh my
you're about to puke.
Why do I have these two fucking potheads as co-hosts? Look at me. It's like,
What?
God damn, dude.
They're literally, it looks like they're passing it because they keep taking turns.
The whole time on the
Yeah,
fucking
let's keep
show,
this up, Missy.
the whole time.
Your turn.
like, I'm sitting here sober as hell. These motherfuckers.
Well, you got your own stuff over there. Chug the Mylanta or whatever the fuck it is.
What?
What's the stuff that you have for your asshole?
Milk of magnesia.
Chug your asshole juice.
Actually,
No, chug
but
the
I actually do have
asshole
my
juice.
lantern.
Yeah.
I do have my
Chug
lantern.
it.
It's empty. But the thing about it, see, I have like some very bad gastro issues and stuff, and so I have to like keep this shit around at all times. So don't make fun of my medical problems, Shabisky.
You know, you should ask Mylanta to sponsor.
I'm sorry.
They should.
Yeah.
You should.
The Morning Wood, sponsored by Mylanta.
I got the commercial. The Morning Wood takes care of the front, and we take care of the back. Yeah.
Watching the Morning Wood on the Morning John.
Good. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh gosh.
Pay attention to the big guy and the chick. Don't ignore that little bastard.
But you guys realize that there are some people watching right now on the toilet.
Yeah, dude.
Sure.
Yeah, type 1 in the chat if you're taking a shit right now.
And we need to hear some money music.
Yeah, where the fuck's the music money at?
We ain't got much time left on the show because this is Friday show. It's always a short show.
That's okay.
Yeah, I may go a little longer if I hear good money music. If I hear like, ding, 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 you're rich.
Fire's shitting right now. He's just muting whenever a turd drops. Thanks, Fire. You got to wipe? Make sure to wipe, okay? Don't be skipping.
I'll wait till wipe when the stream's over.
Oh gosh, he's doing this. He's doing this Roman Colosseum style, as we mentioned before. He's just gonna sit there and just go in his seat. Got a bucket underneath.
Don't want to miss any of the good
Gangster.
stuff.
Oh gosh. Oh man.
Shabisky,
What's up?
say something. Don't say something either. Sing for us.
You look... What?
Sing a song for us.
No.
You should make him do a haiku.
Do a haiku. You don't
It's a
know what
haiku.
I knew that was coming.
5 syllables, 7 syllables, and 5 syllables.
No,
This
I
is
don't
a
like
test
none of that.
donation for $500.
Now you have to tell me what it is.
Whoa! This is a test donation for $500, and
Yeah.
Pete came through with 50.
Hey, 50's good. You should have added another zero on the top. You messed up. You messed up. You should have said test donation for $50, and it should have been $500.
Watch, it's gonna be the next
that
one's gonna
would've
be
been
$1.
hilarious.
It's gonna say, I guess the test failed.
Yeah. But thank you, PT.
Mhm.
Should have gave more, but thank you.
Oh my goodness. So what y'all got big old fancy weekend plans for your house when you stay
Every
home?
day's the weekend now.
Every day's the weekend now.
Every
gonna
day's
do-
the weekend.
I'm gonna
I'm
do it
planning
my-
on going back to work with 103 fever so I can come back home for 3 days.
There you go.
Are you sick, Ronan? For real?
No, I don't know yet. I could be. We'll find out.
Oh man.
Oh,
Dude,
good
you got
stuff.
tested?
They're gonna start checking us when we
Yes,
come into work.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do what my cousin said he was gonna do on Facebook today, which I think that is cute and funny. What he said he was gonna put a couple of beers in every room in his house, get dressed up, and go bar hopping.
Yeah.
Nah, I thought that was funny as hell.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm having to work from home, so it's like I don't get to leave work and go home. So it's like I'm in a perpetual state of working. And it's weird. It's like surreal. It's absolutely surreal. And I'm lucky that I do get to be able to do that. But it's like I have to work like this. So my Zoom meetings look like my live streams all the freaking time. And I'm like, hey guys, yeah, let's talk about science. It's like I got all this stuff. I know.
They're distracted, like, what? Back down.
Yeah, like she gotta knock all that stuff. My boss wants to know my setup now. Like, what kind of mic you got, and what's your equipment like? Because we'll probably be on, working online for a pretty long time, probably at least through maybe September or something.
This is our lives now.
So
I was planning on going. I was actually planning on seeing you in May.
Yeah, actually the end of this month, because I part of an organization called Taste of Science. They're nationwide, and so for my local division, and we're all over the U.S. I'm the event coordinator, so I had gotten some pubs and some restaurants, and we had a comedy night planned, and I'm like, okay, and I invited Pim, like, hey, you should come to the comedy night. It's gonna be at this awesome place. I'll get you some tickets. And he's like, yeah. And then coronavirus killed it. And I'm like, okay. I know. So the cool thing, though, is now we are moving to an online festival. And so I've had to sit in calls with all of the groups from all over the U.S. and teach them how to live stream. So that was kind of neat. So we'll be live streaming our festival. And they might have like weekly shows now because of that, which is kind of cool. But yeah, tasteofscience.org. See if you have a local one, and if you're watching in your area. They're just run by a bunch of cool people. They're really nice and smart folks.
By Taste of Science, she doesn't mean they're actually eating science, Shabisky.
No.
He looks so hungry.
Sounded sexy at first.
You know, I think at one point in time we had courted the idea of having, like, you know, talking about sexy stuff, bringing some sexy stuff as far as like science related sexy stuff, and be like, hey, you know.
Yeah, I like sexy stuff. Just get naked and teach me stuff. Do it now, Mel.
I think I'm learning.
You ain't got the suit on, pimp. I'm sorry.
I'll do something.
I'll go put my suit on.
Yeah. Put your cool goggles on.
Leon, goddamn suit right now. Do it, Leon. Go put it on and come back.
We got time? I'll do it.
I'll add time. Go do it. I want this to happen live on the channel, on the show. Dude, this outfit he's got is fucking crazy, man. It is fucking crazy. I'll extend the time a little longer because I want to see this shit.
Oh my goodness.
It's funny as hell, dude. His TikTok is hilarious. His TikTok is hilarious. This dude's funny anyway. He's got a great YouTube channel, and I've been knowing him for a couple years now. We originally met at VidCon a couple years ago, and last year we hung out and had a fucking blast. He's a great guy. He's a funny motherfucker too. I should have chose him for the show instead of Shabisky.
I'm the greatest.
What I did was an accident.
I'll get an outfit. I'll get some goggles and stuff. We got
it. Weird though. Shabisky's he's got Shabisky's got all these costumes, these furry costumes, and he's.
Oh my gosh! I think Shabisky should dress up. He should be like Sonic the Hedgehog one day. Show up as Sonic the Hedgehog.
What do you got? I know you got a full body reindeer.
I got a reindeer and a snowman. And on Christmas, I was on here and I put on the outfit for like one of them for like $50 or something, and then switched outfits for like $50. Went to the other one, something like that. I don't remember how much gotten tips for that, but yeah, I did that like a cool guy.
So I have to ask you, why you got all the costumes, man?
That's what I was wondering.
Because I imagine where they came from is my dad used to go thrift store shopping all the time, and he'd sell stuff on eBay.
There you go.
And I think this crazy guy.
Quick, somebody do like chroma key, except with red.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
All right, little lady, you're gonna teach me sciencey stuff.
It is so awesome.
Gosh, you know, you guys ever see like Woody Allen where they all dress up like sperm? You know, Woody Allen film. He looks like he's about to be part of a menstrual cycle.
I was a part of a menstrual cycle.
I love it.
I love this guy, man. That's fucking funny.
That's
so funny.
I'm part of the epithelial lining, guys. I'm sloughing off today.
You guys have no idea how hard it is to record a TikTok with freaking nylon fingers.
Tommy says that's what Shab is going to wear with his little penis.
You better calm down, Tommy. I want to
See,
prepare sausages.
You noticed that Rona didn't give a shit. He wouldn't put it on. He didn't say, "Well, they see my penis imprint." Yeah, that's what Shabby said about the
They will see your penis imprint. They'll see all your naughty bits.
Oh, damn.
Hey, Shabby, flirt with. What is this character's name, by the way?
I don't have a name.
Can I name it?
Your name is Mincy's. Your name is.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's really good.
Mincy's a happy boy.
I was gonna call him Johnny Period, but yeah.
Oh my god!
I like Johnny Period though. That's pretty good.
You know, use tampon.
Free flow.
So bad.
Free flow.
Oh, that's actually not a bad name since the way the Red Reject.
I like free flow.
I like free flow too. Free flow.
Oh my gosh.
My microphone just looks like a yellow microphone.
Free flow's your rap name. That's what Clown Black said.
Yeah.
Dude, you have to do a rap TikTok within that outfit.
You do. It has to be about the period.
I actually had one. I had one originally that I was writing out about transsexual women.
Oh.
But I'm not gay. I just like.
Well, you know that Shab is a female to male transgender. He does.
That's a trans male though.
Do I pull it off pretty well?
You look great, Shab.
You still have feminine features.
Yeah.
Your vagina.
I had this big thing installed. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Cost a lot, but it was worth it.
He has a huge Adam's apple. It doesn't look like he got a fucking nut in his throat.
The Adam's Appleback.
He's got a neck testicle.
I'm feeling extra comfortable right now.
Does it breathe? Does your suit breathe?
Yeah, it's actually. I didn't notice how cold it was in my house until now.
Get you latex next time. That doesn't breathe at all, and you just sweat. You will sit there and sweat.
Yeah, I don't know, because I plan on wearing this at VidCon if it ever happens.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, dude, they promote that fucking TikTok channel at VidCon. Scare all the little children. Mommy, I think that thing's gonna touch me. Now, what you should do is get you a bunch of like spikes on the suit and call yourself Corona.
You could.
I got an orange wig, an orange prison suit, and orange glasses that I actually got from VidCon in 2018. I'm gonna do an Orange Man Bad video where I'm really mad that people keep saying Orange Man Bad.
Orange Man Bad. Somebody said COVID-Con 19.
Oh God.
Oh.
You know how they always have like the logo on the VidCon shirts? They should be just like a freaking virus that says VidCon.
They're saying they're gonna try to do it in the fall. I don't think they're gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna.
I can't see.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be next year. But
those goggles are so awesome.
Those goggles are awesome.
I like that it comes up around his chin too, so you just see this little bit of.
I could pull it down, but it has this little chin piece, so I'm like, I'm gonna put it there just to have it.
That was awesome. It makes the whole thing.
Yeah. Shabby will steal the idea now, though.
I was looking at a side by side of me without the suit on and with me with the suit, and it doesn't even look like the same person.
That's what's so great about it.
Oh,
it is. It's funny. I love the one where you were dancing in like the space or whatever. It was pretty.
Oh yeah, I made that video a couple of years ago, and I just keep re-uploading it everywhere. That's what I used for that iDubbbz video that I have on my Twitter page.
Oh, really? It's weird, but it's cool.
Oh my
It's fun.
gosh. I kind of want you to go, because we're, even in lockdown, you can go take like a walk somewhere.
Mhm.
It would be awesome if you could take a walk and say, hey, here's
I'm
free
working on a
fall.
video right now, but I wanted people to help me out with it. But the people that are going to help me out, they're all like dealing with stuff right now. So they were like, oh yeah, I'll help you out, and now they're like, oh sorry, the whole quarantine thing is messing it up. So now I can't even finish my video.
that
But I had a sign, hold on, that I was going to carry around in public.
Okay.
The end is near, spares some booty.
That's awesome.
That's pretty good.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. You could probably.
wear the suit when you walk around with that sign.
Yes, I
Yeah,
think
that's
so.
what I was going to do. I was going to hold it up in the park and stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, you might could, get your phone and just kind of like do different places. Here I am.
Yeah, I still kind of want to do something like that, but I actually had friends that were going to walk up like they were offering.
Ah, I see. I see.
Great.
Oh my gosh. And then you could say, I don't know, but then social distancing. You'd have to.
Well,
Yeah, this was before like everyone was really taking it serious, and then when it kind of got worse, then I wasn't able to.
Well, I think when he walks down the street, there's going to be social distancing anyway. Ain't nobody wants to go in there.
I got it right on the back of the sign, "Don't touch me," and just walk around.
I'll put coughs for free.
Oh my gosh.
Then I'll free like to do the free hug sign, free coughs.
No, but so I'm probably still gonna finish this video, but the beginning of the video, I made some of my favorite YouTubers not too happy with me because I was spamming messages to them, asking them to spare some booty, and I've never interacted with most of them, so that was their first interaction with me. So I felt obligated to explain to them that it was for a video.
I do want to point out that fake ass laugh that Shabisky just did. Ha
What?
ha.
He's just
God.
mad because I'm showing him right now.
Uh-huh.
He won't
What?
put on his suit.
No. Stop it, Fire. I love your outfit and I'm jealous. Do you really have to rub it in?
We're talking about rubbing stuff? Rubbing it in?
Let's talk about rubbing. A
Rubbing.
bit of rubbing.
He went complete butthead there. There's still bit rubbing.
I think I have an idea for a video for you, man. You could say DIY COVID repellent. Get
Yes.
yours here, and then plug your channel.
That
The
would do
weird
it.
thing I have that's actually getting me viewers right now is the fact that I have a Pornhub account. Never uploaded anything on it. I just comment on videos. And I always get comments on my channel saying, hey, found you on Pornhub.
You should do one on Pornhub where you humping a can of Lysol.
I already got one planned
Oh,
where
damn.
it's fun with a fan. But it's just going to be me playing with a literal fan.
Yeah. Stick your penis in the fan.
Oh, do you think that'll get views?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll watch it.
Good.
Especially if it's a metal fan.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh
Definitely.
my god. Yeah, be careful.
Yeah.
That's
Shabby,
stuff-
you can do that.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it at the same time.
Yeah.
Make a
Same
TikTok
fan.
about it.
Family.
The same fan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's double
Why
team.
not?
Let's double penetrate that motherfucking fan.
How else
Do
would
it.
you do it?
One in the back, one in the front.
Oh.
Boys conquer one fan.
There you go.
Mhm.
Oh god, you boys, one fan.
Well, yeah. I see Missy's shoulder.
Oh damn.
Missy does that on purpose every day. She knows what she's doing. She dictates me with that shoulder.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'd do.
I'm gonna have to go rub my shoulder now.
He's
Oh.
literally just going to rub his shoulder.
Yeah. Oh baby, feels so good. I got arthritis.
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 You got the rightus.
I got the rightus. Shabisky, stop touching your face.
Sorry. It was an accident.
No, it wasn't.
In your
What?
But I will say this,
What?
it is virtually impossible not to touch your fucking face. I do it
Yeah.
all
It
the
is.
time.
You can get one of those cones like dogs and cats get put on them, you know. That'll keep. It's not virtue. Like you could do it. We could do it.
It's not
Let's all
what?
start wearing cones.
Oh.
It's not virtually impossible. We can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I got a workout TikTok video going up today.
Yay!
In the suit, of course.
Of course.
Show people how strong I am.
I would expect nothing less.
Did you guys see that there are now like filters to have like fashion face masks? So the cone thing, maybe there'll be filters to where you can do the cone thing, you know, and promote not touching your face
Yeah.
with fashion cones. I was just like, my God, they have filters for fashion face masks. And they give them different names. This one's artsy, and this is ladylike, and this one is it's just like it looks like a bra. Right. So
You could protect everybody in the state, in any state, with one of Missy's bras.
I feel like the cybergoth
That's
community tried to warn
5,000
us.
face masks right there.
The cybergoth community tried to warn us.
they
Yeah.
did. They did.
They do.
They're heckin' prepared though, aren't they?
Yeah, they were prepared long before any of us were.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we have come to that point. I went 11 minutes longer than I meant to. But, yeah, so anyway, we come to that point
You
in the
guys
show.
are welcome.
Yeah, the period man. The period man. Anyway, thank you for watching, liking, sharing, tipping, and all that good shit. We appreciate you very much. Make sure you catch Shabby's channel later on today. I'm pretty sure he'll be streaming, right? You're going to be streaming today, right? You know, Shabby, you going to stream? Shabby going to stream?
Yeah. Stream every day. Like
Make
a cool
sure-
guy.
Make sure you
Are we gonna
catch
do a movie night tonight?
Why don't you plug your
Yeah.
channel right quick, Ronan?
There it is.
There it is. I wrote- See,
Yeah.
on Skype, we just see you pointing at the male's head.
Uh-huh.
But, and make sure you check out Scientist Mel on YouTube.
Yeah. I have a YouTube channel. I do sciencey things. Sometimes I debunk bad science. I do that often. I try to be funny about it because a lot of it is just utter nonsense. So, you know, learn a little something a bit.
You're
and
going to be
maybe
doing
laugh a
science sex things soon.
little. I have talked about sexual attraction on my channel. Instant demonetization, by the way.
Yeah. Dude, I don't even worry about them. I don't even try to monetize my channel no more.
Yeah,
There's no-
I will never be monetized.
we are instantly
I
demonetized.
fixed the problem
daily.
on mine. If you don't upload, you don't get demonetized.
Yeah,
That works. But
it
anyway,
does.
guys, we appreciate you very much. We will see you right here Monday. I don't know about all the guests for next week. I do know at Wednesday we have some black guy. Derek, he's gonna be here Wednesday, but the rest I'll have to figure it out. We'll see you guys.
I'm actually off on Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wow.
we'll see. We may book you that day. We'll see. Shabby, you were horrible today.
What? Just because I don't have a cool outfit, I'm gonna get it.
You know,
Fire, can you send me one of those?
one of those.
What
But a
size
different
are you?
color? I don't know.
A blue one.
You can make them a brown one. So you got your menses and you got your poo.
Make me a green one so I could be invisible, like Scientist Mel was talking about earlier.
Tell us something.
Yeah, I'll be cute. It'll be great.
Is it over yet?
I don't
No,
know.
it's not over with. Okay?
Fuck off, Shabby.